This broadcast is inappropriate for all ages right here on House the Kamurai built. It's the Vlogcast. Salutations, I am Kamurai, I had it too. Man, what's the word? Conversation ready. I will miss Penny forever until they rebuild her, and then she doesn't remember who Ruby is. I just took my socks off and threw them. This is my thing about me. I could do whatever I want. Which is why we did the drawing stuff last week. And I prepped it. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I was thinking about just throwing like Astroneer or something and just talking over that while I play. But because it's not something that I really want to like do for streaming right now. I could do Minecraft too for the same effect. I don't know. If it's a social game when it comes down to it. Like because they take place on their servers or their worlds or whatever, and so if you have more people involved, it's much more fun. But it feels like it's been a very long week. So a couple things I want to chat about. Last Friday. I've bitched about this for a while. Oh, that's good. My keyboard's ripping on this Surface. I'm going to have to buy a new one. I'll buy a proper one instead of this shit one that I've got this time. So just to share with you what I'm seeing here for the first time. So this is my Surface. You can see that tear there. It wouldn't be a big deal except for that's the thing that connects the keyboard to the Surface like that. And it's not good that it doesn't connect right. So I could attempt to fix it. We could try to do that. But it is pink, and I don't like that it's pink, and I bought it when like I needed to save the $3 instead of getting the teal one. So whatever. Part of me is just curious, but I don't know. But last Friday, apparently when I was in bed, I hurt my neck, or while I was sleeping, I guess I hurt my neck, or I slept on it funny, or whatever. The point is, I woke up Saturday, thinking I was under attack, basically. Just like, ah! Like someone had, like, taken a hockey stick to my neck right here. Not so much like a neck injury, like you would normally think of it, like, a spinal damage or anything like that, but, a muscle injury to my neck. But unfortunately my shoulder wasn't hurting as much then. I was obviously distracted. So I ended up with a stiff neck. I couldn't look left properly. Like even like that, it's still kind of sore. That way's a little better, but it did transfer from left to right. I managed to stretch just right to get it to not hurt so much here anymore, and then it walked its way over to this side, and I have no idea what the fucking problem is. But I'll deal with it. It'll just be another thing that hurts on me. Cause yay, life. It was really nice not taking the metro as much last week, and then this week, it's Wednesday, we got a chance to go over and working out of the restaurant office. Like I walked to work, 20-minute walk. It was a little cold, but it was nice. Got out, got some exercise. I think I ate a kiwi on my way. But I walked like I think like 20 minutes there. Got there way early and everything, and hung out and worked, did stuff. It's a good time as far as work goes. And then we left a little bit early to go check out the FDM Academy and visit people we hadn't seen in a while. So it was good to actually have the opportunity to do that for once, and we wanted to do it because we didn't know really when the next time we would have the opportunity to do it, because technically I guess I could do it on Fridays. I could walk down there on Fridays and just come back and make up the time later. I don't know. It's about 10-12 minute walk, something like that. I was thinking about doing it tomorrow to ride the Staybridge shuttle back there so maybe I can save a couple bucks. Because I ordered something and it went there because eBay sucks. I had this fucking problem before. It's something like $100 of merchandise from fucking China. It was like shirts or something. So irritating. It is not clear when you check out on eBay where your fucking shipping address is. Because it goes out to PayPal and it shows the fucking right address there, and eBay just hides it all. Fucking little shits. Fucking eBay pisses me off. And the only reason I even went to eBay in the first place is because it's a English company, so it's out of the UK, so it's cheaper to do it out of the US or the American eBay system, because shipping from like their hub here was like $10 cheaper than trying to ship it from there. Because I think, God, what was it? It was like a $6 item, like $4 shipping, and like, yeah, it's still a little high, but it gets me the thing that I didn't think I could get here, like from here anymore. And I finally figured out how to do it, because they're honestly, Impact's Miniatures, their site is not super great, but they've got some cool stuff on there if you really want. But I went there and I got my Pumpkin General again, because it was kind of destroyed when I was in Georgia, and I just couldn't find all the pieces. I also realized I don't have modeling glue anymore because it all solidified during the moves, or the storage, I guess. I forgot Zip Kicker, and maybe the gas version of that leaked into the bottles. I don't know. But I was trying to figure out. I actually forgot to ask people while I was at work, like, how much a shot is, because I don't know. I don't go to bars and do shots because I don't drink. It's not a thing in my life. But it's about $4 an ounce for this glue. And I threw away a bunch of it because it had solidified. So I'm really wondering how much I lost. For the high-end glue is what I threw away. I'm looking at buying the cheap shit for like $4 an ounce. I think I found a combination one where it was the glue and the Zip Kicker in the same packaging, and then that was about $6 for a 2-ounce bottle plus Zip Kicker. So it was about $3 an ounce plus Zip Kicker, so probably $2 an ounce. It's the best deal I could find on it. It was really bizarre, but it is what it is. What it is. Because it's the modeling industry, and there is only like a couple brands of glue that work at all. And Insecure, or whatever it is, the Bob Smith brand, is the cheapo one, and then fuck, what's it called? Because it's like Insecure glue. Zap-A-Gap, I think, is the high-end brand. I should probably just look it up, honestly. We're not doing anything on here. Zap-A-Gap. I mean, that's definitely the right bottle. Zap-A-Gap from Cabela's, $5 for how much? Man, that's the cheap end, honestly. And that's fine. I'd pay $5, but I've got to pay shipping. For oh my god, for 0.25 ounces. It's $5 from Cabela's, whatever this fucking website is. So yeah, I think just like financially, I'm gonna end up buying that combo one. I'll pay the $6 through Amazon Prime, free shipping. I think it's the only way to do it. I mean, part of me would really like if I lived close enough, or I worked close enough to something, or I could throw it on my Amazon Now order. I just didn't order. I don't think I need anything. Yeah, I realized, like, a small joy that I have right now is Barks Root Beer. It's cold enough right now I don't need to put it in the fridge. As ridiculous as that is. So, like, I just order, like, 4 at a time when I do an Amazon Now order. I need to do cat litter or whatever this next paycheck, but... yeah, I realize I desperately need to redo the organization in my room, because I figured out that, like, I built drawers on the entertainment stand, so I started utilizing those because I really just needed them for the plastic shoe boxes I had up in the entertainment center that really don't go anywhere. They were just kind of in the way, so I got those out of there, and that gave the cat her little space back. And I started putting paper bags in there from the Amazon Now orders. She liked that, and then there was too many of them because I got them all in there. I didn't like that as much. And then I realized, like, I just don't have the space, so I put my root beer in there. And then I put a bag in there sideways, and then I put all the brown bags in there in the bag. So it's like super organized. Cat doesn't have her spot. She'll live. It is what it is. I've got a little space over here next to the server. I don't know. I'm trying to manage, like, ahead of time, budget it out. I was trying to make sure that I didn't spend anything, and then, like, I broke the dam. I bought a bunch of shit. Like, I found out that Super Dungeon Explorer had new stuff that isn't going to be included in the release coming up. Because Wave 1 for Super Dungeon Legends is going to be coming out. So Super Dungeon Explorer 2.0 is going to be coming out. But they released a version of the Dragon Peaks early, so I can get that now, which is on its way. And then I got the rest of it in. There's a thing called the Iron Golem that actually comes with the Steam key for Super Dungeon Tactics on Steam. So it was like, well, if the game's like $10-15, then the model's only like $15-20, which sounds crazy for a model, but I am a completionist, and this is my favorite board game. And I have been curious to see how the game ended up, because the alpha was really kind of dog shit. But it looks like they put a lot of work into it since then. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, Jesus Christ, what they did with that. But I mean, my point was I've got some of that sitting over here, along with some Nature Box stuff I ordered a little while back. I did Daily Harvest. I was going to do a video on it, but I already tried some, and I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong or what, but the verdict is not good, and I don't want to specifically make a video just to bash a company that, like, I'm not actually angry about. Like, it's just like, oh, this isn't for me. But it was cool to see, like, a vegetarian thing happen. I was trying to, like, get my roommate to try it out. She was not a fan of the chocolate blueberry thing, and I think it's because I blended it wrong. I think I put too much water in, and it didn't blend right. And then, of course, I left it in the fridge instead of the freezer, so maybe that had something to do with it, so we froze it. I don't know. And then Vegan's vegan boyfriend is also not here. He's in Florida. She's going down to spend the weekend with him. So maybe when they get back, I was thinking about just giving them the other few, because I used Rooster Teeth's code for it, so I only paid for 3 of them. I'm gonna cancel the account. I think that's gonna happen regardless. It's just a matter of whether or not they like them. So I may leave the rest for them to try. So I tried the mango papaya thing, and it was pretty good. But I bought fresh fruit, too, in my last Amazon Now order. I was like, I'll buy some strawberries and grapes, kiwis, bananas, and we'll try that. And, hell, I can just blend it up if I really want to. And I have done that before, and I will do it. It's great. It's fantastic. You should really try it if you haven't ever done that before. Just having a banana and then blending it up makes it an easy treat. It makes me sound so lazy, like eating a banana is work. I don't think that, but like it is much more fun to drink it, especially if it's blended with the strawberries or kiwi. I actually do like that. Grapes I'll probably just eat on their own. I thought I had ordered carrots, and I was going to try like bananas and carrots, but I don't know what happened to the carrots. It is possible that they're in the bottom of the other bag that has like the chips and stuff in it, because that's in here. So hopefully the carrots aren't going bad. But yeah, I did go on a little tear that I probably shouldn't have for all the model stuff, because like I said, I bought the uh, the Pumpkin General, my Magic Jack figurine, and then the Super Dungeon Explorer stuff. So I ordered most of it from Amazon. I did it the most retarded way. I did like 3 separate orders, and then I had to order the Takashi University. I think that's how you say it. Heroes from the from Soda Pop Miniatures themselves, because they have another game called Takashi University. So these are like students that fight occult things. So they did 3 heroes for that. But like they don't really have a proper demon set, and even looking at the stuff for Super Dungeon Explorer, like there's a couple that might qualify, but I don't know. Maybe we should pull it up. Let's go look at their Kickstarter. Because I know like they went big on doing like the cold thing. Because what they've been looking at doing for a while now. Again, it's been 2 years since this fucking Kickstarter. Okay. People are making maps again for this. Jesus. I was like, Crossmaster and Super Dungeon, they don't have anything to do with each other, but it's the point that it's on a grid together. Like it's just terrain. Alright, so if I'm scrolling. Okay, so you've got like the Frostbite Ravagers, so you've got like the Rage Fiend, and they're supposed to be like orcs. And of course there's the good orc hero or whatever, but they're blue. The blue orc, the orc hero is with the Crown Guard expansion. And the Royal Knight. Midnight Tower. Sorry, there's a boss expansion I was trying to look at. What's in the Midnight Tower one? Because they don't have their Spider Speaker, Spider Nest. I don't know. See, I always do this shit on this channel, and this should be stuff I'm covering on Gaming Division. I just never remember. Like, it always happens. But I mean, it's more about getting stuff in because this, and part of the point too, in speaking about it at all, is that I'm gonna end up doing some unboxing videos. I was hoping for this weekend. The biggest problem is that the refrigerator distribution fan tends to whine, and it makes a loud high-pitched noise, which kind of makes it hard for me to picture how I'm going to be doing the video right. Okay, so in the Bosses of Legend, we've got an ice guy, we've got some kind of man bat, and we've got a ghost knight. So maybe he's a demon guy. And then on the Bosses of Legend 2, the Yowling, we've got a fire beard guy. We've got, it looks like an orc with horns and wings. And then we've got some kind of like frog bird person with a moose skull on their head. They're like little baby bird things that make me think of owlbears. So maybe it's an owlbear. I don't know. It's interesting. The point is that like it was a little bit trying to manage everything, and one of the packages, Magic Jack himself actually ended up going over to Staybridge, the old place, and that's why I was mad at eBay. So I've got to see about trying to get over there tomorrow, or worst case Saturday. But like tomorrow makes more sense because I can walk down to the if I time it all right, I can walk down the Academy. You know, I just thought of that. Why the fuck would I do that? The better solution would be for me to go early tomorrow morning, walk down to the Academy, or fucking take an Uber to the Academy. Oh, that doesn't make sense. No, I'm sorry. Take it out to the Staybridge and then try to take the shuttle back with everybody. I don't know. I don't know how good a plan it is. Worst case, I just Uber back. Oh God, that'll be fucking more than I want to pay. But It's better than it trying to go back and get shipped back, and then I gotta try to track it down or whatever. Oh, I've been yammering. Fucking idiot. I had something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. So I was talking to my boss today. So unmotivated now that I'm home. But like we're talking about like planning things out essentially. He's telling me about this great idea he's got and like planning things out. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to go ahead and make assets and like just make stub assets even if I didn't have them, and then try to put it together. So like I can put the like for Super Dungeon Adventure I can put a video together. Even if it's me with like for oh god, I can't do a squeaky high-pitched girl voice. Like I'm so sorry. Like that would be the quality of voice that we're getting for that. And even my cat's looking at me like, "What the fuck are you doing, guy?" And then I can go ahead. I can do Jack's voice well enough. You know what? Probably take the top off, or just go get a cup. I don't know. Is this a cup? I can do this. Beware. So I can do Bane, right? Like a little bit. A fire rises, brother. I mean, it's not a perfect mechanism for it, but I am risen from the ash. I can do a voice like that or something for Jack. Or I can just, I am risen from the ash. I serve you, mistress. Something like that. For Jack and Magic Jack. Hey, baby. But like, there's two female voices that I know I can't do, and fuck, maybe I can just email a couple female people I know and just be like, can you just read these into a microphone? I don't care how bad it is. Thanks. But now it really has me wanting to do it as a proof of concept and just being like, okay, here's the first draft. It's bad. It's bad. Like, how do we make it better? Again, like the biggest thing is just art. It's holding up so much of the process. And with that in mind, I planned on trying to do this. I'm so late today when I started this, anyways. Oh, it's not there. I tried to capture something that didn't exist. Let's do this. Let's try this out. I planned on like trying to do like Pluralsight or something. How about now? There we are. Where I'm clicking on the capture to get rid of this. Where like maybe I can start learning how to draw and whatnot. And I was playing around with the body. I realized how horrible it was, so I probably just need to start over. I think this is fine to just start with a face. And I guess you're supposed to do like a circle, but I'm kind of trying to estimate like where I want for the angle to be. Because that's all it is, right? It's just you just keep sketching, right? There's some artist out there who sees this and dies from the horridness of it. Like, oh, I can't believe you did such a thing. Like I told you before, do things however you want. Just kind of try to manipulate it because you can just take it away. Every time you can get better, better than ever. Maybe not. But to me that looks a lot better. This should probably be here. If that, maybe a little, start putting a face in on this one. Eyebrows somewhere around there, mouth somewhere there, eyeball, eyeball, nose, assuming ear. I mean, that does not look like fucking anything, but we can add a new layer. And we can continue to improve here. So, like, obviously I fucked this jaw up. So that's the mouth. Put a chin there. That's the jaw. Oh, jeez. Something like that. Sometimes, just maybe, it'll be worth erasing. What is happening? Oh, because... See, it's not that I wasn't erasing. It's just my eraser's so small. Alright, not funny. There we go. Yay! Eraser John. What are we doing? Okay, so we can go back to sketching again. Put my base back so I can kind of see what I'm doing. So now if I got there, then let's... That looks better. Probably bring her neck in here. Something like that. And then if the eyes are up here, the ear probably needs to be up here, I would imagine, right? Well, that looks a lot better. It's not perfect by any means. By her high forehead and her long, slender neck, as if she was a swan. Oh, dear Rosaline. Alright, so... So here's the thing, it's like when I'm home and I'm all fucking tired or whatever, I don't know how to do eyes. Like, part of it's just really frustrating. How do I make the doll see? I mean, there's a face there. It's the face I wanted. I don't know. I'm probably putting way too much detail in this layer. Fuck me if I know who this is. It's definitely not who I had in my head when I started this bullshit, but... Alright, so if I drop the other layer... Alright, let me get her nose. Oh, eyebrows. People get weird when you don't have eyebrows. It's very disconcerting how people react. Okay. There's a person. Sure. So one of the things you can do, let's pretend I was happy with this. Let's add another one. na, 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 na. I'm sure that she hates me. You don't have to remind me. Trying to actually do dots and it's not working. But I mean, there, it's like you can do that, and then you can add like another thing where you go, oh, I wanted to see what she looked like with this or this, and then you can just do mohawk. Actually get her head formed correctly. Maybe like that. Surprised how well this works, capturing through TeamViewer on the surface. So there, now you can play with it, give her both, take one away, whatever. I play with the blinds sometimes, and I don't know what to make of it. So that's what that noise was in the background. So that's pretty much all I got in me right now. I am fucking tired. It is much later than it usually is when I do this. I was originally, when I started this, thinking about playing a game afterwards. And I don't know if I can do it now. I just don't know. I should look in and see how my Minecraft server is, but blarg, 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 blarg. We can get rid of that. But thank you for tuning in and watching and talking and chatting and bugaboo. I see you. Why is that not in the folder I want it to be? God damn you, Surface. But hell. Check out Gaming Division over the next week or so. I'm going to try to get all the extra filming I need done this weekend while I have the common space to myself. The thing from Rail Raiders. I need to contact John, see if he shipped it. But until you see me next time, I am Kamurai. Almost didn't do it. Have a nice day. You want to see anything else we're up to, go ahead and click the annotations and they'll take you to our other channels. Thanks for watching.